who's been overwhelmed by the pandemic. I know, sure. I know I have. Uh, as millennials, we believe we were going to have some type of George Jetson, Back to the Future type of future with hover cars, especially hoverboards, automatic gadgets and appliances, and just overall our life being easier. But that's not how it is. Every day there's new information that changes the way we live, but we need to carve out some time and take care of ourselves. I'm born and raised in California, San Diego, Oceanside area, and what I love about my city is it's the ever growing beer city. And what I enjoy is I've been an EMT since 2017, and I've been working in EMS on an ambulance. I work in an emergency department for one hospital, and for another hospital, I work in the burn ICU. I just want to introduce myself. My name is Tony Herwaski, and um, I want to introduce myself through my compassion for others and how I've kept my self balance. My two objects are my EMT license that represents my compassion and my love and drive for helping others, and a beer from Pure Project, my favorite brewery in San Diego, and that represents me just staying balanced and keeping grounded. Okay, so my first my first object is my EMT license. Uh, it I consider it to be like my duty to act, my responsibility, and my love for helping people. So my story for why I want to become an EMT. I used to work at FedEx office, so I would do prints. I was a print production specialist. I would get people prints for brochures, resumes, business projects, even restaurants. And it was 7 a.m. in the morning, and I had a long line, and I was overwhelmed. I didn't have adequate staff, and this woman, she busted through the door. She ran clickety clack heels and skipped the long line and already frustrated people, and says, I have a paper. I need to do this right now. I'm running behind. This is an emergency. And I just looked at her like, what? This is not emergency. And that made me realize that I want to actually help people in an emergent situation. um, my drive to help others um, does not I want to keep going. So that means that I have a limited scope of practice with my EMT license. What I want to do is I'm currently working on my prereqs and going through school. I've been out of school for like 10 years, and I want to get a higher license so I can do more good, and become a registered nurse. Okay, so after a long labor and emotionally intensive day, I've tried to make time for myself by sharing like time with my friends and through craft beer. And craft beer that my favorite craft beer is Pure Project. Very tasty and pretty label. Okay, so I want to show you how I incorporate this like beer. Like, people think just drinking to unwind. Not for me. I should think of it as like a communal activity I do with my friends. I have an outstanding game night with some of my friends. We each bring our favorite beers or new beers from wherever, and we have a beer tasting and play board games, and we just catch up, and it's really nice and relaxing, and it's good, and it helps me get out of like my headspace and enjoy time with my friends. Another way that this keep beer helps me keep grounded is I like going to concerts, and we have a ritual where we go to a brewery, we talk about our lives, and then we go to concerts and we just enjoy the music and time with good friends, good beer, and good music. I just want to say that I feel like I have a strong responsibility to help others through difficult times when while taking time for myself and not letting my work overshadow my just overshadow negative outcomes from the job. Um, I give my all. I'm a workaholic. I work way too much. And I need to have a life. And with friends, with good beer. And I feel like this makes me a better caregiver. Um, I know it's been difficult over the last 2 years maintaining a work life balance. Hopefully, everyone is able to find an outlet for these unprecedented times.